welcome. Hey guys, back here again with the part two of my three-part series of question and answer just to find out how a woman mind works. All right, we have five questions here tonight that I'm going to look into, and remember that the answer that I give you to these questions is based on my opinion and my observation of how I think the female the female uh, mentality works on a whole. The first question, I forgot from my book because I was trying to remember. First question that I have is, when the vibes change in a relationship, what does that mean? Really and truly, it can mean several things. One thing where it can mean is that you miss the sign them altogether. Sign them up with that talk about in the last week video. You miss all of them the sign there. You miss the red light, you miss the amber light, you miss the stripe light where did that show. You miss all I light them till you kinda dark, my friend, you kinda dark when the vibes change. It can be that you can save it and you guys can move on, or she has completely left both mentally and physically. At that point it's kind of hard for her to return. For some females different. For myself, once I'm gone mentally you'll never get me back. That's just me, and I'll give you every sign in the book to tell you that I'm going. The vibes will be different. um Yes, so you miss all I sign them. Or it can be that her aim has changed. Her aim has changed in terms of whatsoever she was interested in at one point in time that you guys met and was connecting and was vibing and all of that. It changed. She wants something else. She meets somebody else technically, and them a give her different vibes. Or yeah. Or it could have been something that you have done that is not able to be lived with, and she don't know how to cope with it. So yeah, she in her shell, she gone, brother. She gone like bird through the cage when they open it down at Hope Zoo. Freedom, freedom. She gone left you. But as me say, you just need to watch out for you sign them. Once you can catch you sign them early, you don't have no problem this. You don't have to worry about it. But if vibes change, as me say, it can be that you miss some form of sign and she like you not through the door good you go. Or it can be that her aim change. What she did see in you not really tickle her fancy anymore. Or you could have changed whatever she did see and like in you, that gone, she not see it again. You know, say love blind. That's when you just fall in love with somebody and these butterfly and kettle fish and these things come up in your body, and when that gone, some people have a hard time understanding how to get back that feeling, and they rather to start something new. So I hope that helped your question. Next question we have is, when a financial situation for a woman change in a relationship, she changes also. Um, and the person is asking why. And he had explained, for instance, if there's a female in a relationship that is not working or is not working at some point in time, everything in the relationship is fine. But as soon as she starts to work, then she become, how you gonna call it, have attitude and her money and a this and a that. Things where you never used to have problem with starts to become a problem. And the answer simple. My girl independent. She, yeah, she feel like she can take on the world. You know, enough for than her right now. She not have to depend on your $2 plain and straight, and that a go on. She just feel independent and she feel good, and when she feel independent she just feel like say Boy, the chattings that she used to have to probably take from you, she never like, and she never show you, so she never like you, and she never tell her because she just did have to take you at that point in time. In her head, she'd have to take a certain, she'd have to take anything you give her per se, because she wasn't able to make a bread for herself. But now that she can make that bread for herself, she will become more vocal. She will become more controlling in terms of herself, where she want to go, what she want to do, what she want to do with her money. You can't tell her what to do with her money. Me no know, I just a woman stay. Me know me think I'm like that. I like to work because I don't necessarily need a man to validate val me don't need a man to tell me what to do with fee money. Me just like have my money. I want to bring something to the table as well. You wanna carry to the table and control where you carry to the table, and me have to sit down and take that. Me not depending with no boy, nobody son at all. Me I bring to the table, you I bring to the table, you talk 50-50. You not have no powers over me. That's how I look at it. And that's why most females, when they start work and they start making a little money, yeah, all the little stuff then we she did want to do where fear money can stretch to, that I go start. And I mention worse all if is a case where we have heard of this several times where man find woman send woman go to school, and when woman done school and I make money, woman left man. I don't really believe in that still, but yeah. So woman feel like she reach the top of her world now, she don't need him. Uno fi stop it still, you know, uno fi stop it. So my time we set up a man them fi do with some hurtful stuff. We fi understand ourselves and appreciate and grateful. Yeah, we must stop it. We as women must stop it. We must stop it, man. The man help you grow, you help him back to grow, and the two want to grow together. That's how you move together. You know, move by yourself and then you left your man back and you talk about, oh, in my league, in my lane. Indeed, put you in a lane where you're in, so you have to help him go in a lane where you want him to be in. So me look funny. Next question that we have is why female date older men? And answer plain and simple, because of their maturity. And not every older man mature, trust me. Then date them because of their maturity. It has been scientifically proven that man mature at a later age than woman. So yeah, it kind of hard for a lady find a guy that is in her age group that is of the same mental maturity that she is. Worse all if she dep on a certain level. Yeah, it kind of hard for a female find it, and that's why certain stuff with a man kind of tick off a female. But you can live through it. You can live through it and move on with the relationship. But plain and straight, that's maturity. And some of them get some form of security out of it, in terms of the older man has a better job and they have a better financial blanket for themselves and the relationship and building a future. While plain and straight, some woman date older man because the sexual part of it is nicer. Yeah, you have more experience versus the young boy where I do a skilly bang and them artists they say fi do and whatever. Yeah, I have more experience in that department there. But women tends to go for older man. How much older is too old? That's not Michael Clawfish to say. Any age you find you love good there, any age you find the man where you want to take him. I just some see it. Age is just a number. Because if you should stay within your group, then you're gonna have a problem. You're not gonna find what you look for necessarily. Sometimes what you're looking for is in a younger person, not must mean in a older person. But yeah, that's why woman date older man. But what me would like to ask is why man date older woman? Yeah. Me need somebody to answer my question them, cause like how me answer a man them question, me need a man to answer my question them. Cause me have some question to why man date older woman? Me not understand why. Cause what you try to say the younger man need a more mature woman. Otherwise some money involved when a female is real and when to start rating that female. Um this is a whole personal thing honestly. To know when a female is really is when she choose to pleases you, when she choose to please you without disrespecting or without putting herself at a lower standard that she see best fit. That I best way for me describe it. Cause our little things woman do we not necessarily want to do it. I think woman want to get up every day, wash, cook and clean and iron on the clothes. No work housework hard. Me no know how my granny did do it and still work on top of it. I cannot do it. But I do it sometimes just to please my partner. That no means our everyday business. But maybe do it sometime to please the partner. And yeah, me do it out of love, me do it out of appreciation. So at that point in time you can also buy whatever. Um for you to know when to rate a woman is when she pleases your every level that you need. Hear what me say guys, that you need, not what you want, what you need. So she pleases your level mentally, she pleases your level sexually, she pleases your level physically, she pleases your level emotionally. All of the level them where you feel like you need in our relationship, bear in mind with me I say need, no want, need. So you probably want one woman where rich and have money. My girl no must rich and have money. She probably start up her business or whatever. It will get there. Those stuff you can wait on. But your big box them where you really want to tick off in terms of she pleases you. Are you guys of the same morals? They say opposite attract. I know a lot of couples that they aren't necessarily the same, but in terms of morals, they are. So your morals have to inline. Your goals don't have to inline people. He might have film goal, she got have fear goal, but you just want to know say they have some form of goal and ambition that they are working toward too. No, I feel like a list me I tell you, no. You want to know say on ambition level compatible together then. You guys are compatible. You want to know the little itty bitty stuff that you think that somebody can't tolerate, how she deal with it. Is that something that you need? You have to look on what you need. What you need sexually in terms of the basic. Me not talk them outrageous stuff, the basic stuff where you need sexually and what else she probably open to do what you probably want her to do. And if it's a case where she don't want to do it and you can live without it, or me don't know not work out that part there, then fine. What type of relationship you want? As much as we're living in Jamaica and we know that probably one-on-one is the type of relationship or monogamous is the type of relationship. It's not necessarily one that is being practiced as often as we would like to think. I think there are other types of relationship. Me no think. Me know there are other types of relationship out there. So you just have to do whatever you guys need to have a good relationship is in line. So she's pleasing you in that area. Then you can say, all right, a time for that woman to get the full ratings and things can move forward and things can go on and whatever. What you don't want to do is rush into something. Don't rush into something. Take your time, get to know the person. Talk about from a pin to an anchor. Talk about politics. Talk about the world economics. Talk about religion. Talk about spiritual things. Uno can have differences, but you have to respect the other person's opinion and know that you can live with why your woman over there's opinion a little bit different from what you think. So it's just to know that whatever the person come with as a complete package is what you need to have a good relationship, and then you can work on the stuff them what you want in your relationship. Yeah, I hope that covered everything. And the last question that we have here is why woman is so controlling. Hold on, let I read my notes a little bit that I wrote down. Why woman is so controlling. Alright, so woman, really and truly, we feel like our presence or our emotions should come first in our partner's eyes, and we should be first priority. I don't really know where we get that concept there from, if I do something did sprinkling away when we are make or what, but that's how women think that we should be first priority. Like, they can't understand why you would choose something else over them. So they kind of control everything. So they feel like whatever they say goes. Why am I gonna do this? No, do it this way. Rare. Women tend to believe that they are all right because we feel like men are dumb. We feel like we're not dumb for true. We feel like we're not no sense, and really and truly, no for one no sense. I really want to put 1% to it, but no for one dumb. Like duck or spin around in the water, you don't have no sense, no nothing, you not have. You have to listen to it sometime, but some one them really and truly don't know what they talk about either. So it's a give and take situation there. Another reason why a woman will be controlling is because of insecurities. So she have a trust problem, not only with you but with herself. They always say when you point one finger, you want to point back on you. So yeah, she have insecurities within herself, and she have a trust issue not only with you but with herself. She know what she would do, so she's thinking about what you would do. Or it could be a case of, don't go think about a case of past relationships that she had tried to control, but no, I don't think so. Yeah, them they playing her on straight reason. She have trust issues. She know when you go because she think you're going to sleep with the woman down the road. You probably do it already. You probably do it 10, 15 times already, and she know she don't trust you. So it must be that she not trust herself. No, you give the woman reason for not trust you, so you can go down the road tonight to go chill with your brethren them. Because they did tell lie before. Yeah, you me a talk about. Yeah, still look for me, you, because only give the woman them a reason for don't trust you know. So them are gonna become controlling. But I feel like woman, certain things in not really business with the man them, you know. Don't business with them. My granny always say, give a cow the rope for hang himself. Give them rope for hang themselves. It's a case where they love you and they say, oh babes don't love you and this and that. Actions speak louder than words. Me not talk more than one time. That's me. Me not talk more than one time. One time me I talk. And if you not listening one time when me talk, I eat that for me. Eat that. Pack up my kettle of fish and move through the door. Come in it. After you know pick me for me I talk to you 2-3 times, I kill up myself, run up my blood pressure. I have blood pressure in my family. No sir, it not go work. It not going to work any at all. So you know have to give the man them a breather space, let them out a little bit, or let them out whenever they want to go out, and they will come back to you. Where the problem is going to lie now is a case where they always choose something or someone else over what you need in that present time. Once them constantly are gonna do that, you constantly are gonna have trust issues, and the woman are gonna constantly try to control your brethren. You have to consider, you have to give and take. A woman's insecurities can also make she be very controlling. She feel like she not pretty enough, she feel like boy you too good for her. She did hear treat woman on the road that talk about you and they want you or whatever. She feel like say whatever she do probably not good enough for you, so you mind stray. So instead of giving you the opportunity to stray, she's putting you in this box. box and you stay there and yeah. But certain stuff we don't need to control over ladies. We don't need to call him man 5,000 times for the day to find out when they what him a do this. Then they sit there for this. If I no work with Guardsman company, hmm? We no work with Guardsman, our Quest, our marksman, our we no work with them. We no work with FBI. Every minute we not call the man phone to find out where the man there. We have to stop it, man. Stop it. As the man put on his phone, uno searching. As the man come in, uno searching pocket and whatever. Yes, him probably somehow did it because he probably did something before, so you're trying to catch him again. But if you want them way man, they not do nothing. Or them a do and you can't catch them. You want to continuously stress on yourself over it for me no business when nobody phone ring and me not search nobody phone. Cause me no want nobody search my phone. Not really in the fi hide per se, but I don't like be treated like a child. If I get what me I say. So don't treat your man like he's your child. He's not your child, he's a human being. He have needs and want to. Just like you. Would you like somebody to control you the way you are trying to control a man? No, you wouldn't. So make we just watch out on that keynote they say, oh. The control thing there. Man not really like it. Sometimes it make man stress. So we have to, even though they say man a dog and you keep dog on leash, I'll be gonna let them go off a leash couple times for a week and yeah. Leash him up when a time for go in a bedroom. Nobody leash him up at that time. Cause it don't make no sense. If you go do nothing, you go do it, you can't tap it. What you go do? Send up your blood pressure and dead? That don't make no sense. The man don't live same way and go deal with the girl who he did a deal with. Or whatever did I try to keep him from. No sense it don't make. No sense at all. That's the real truth. That. Yeah. So this here covers my question and answer for relationship. Stay tuned for next week. We're diving into the sex questions. I have about 10. Not quite sure if I'm going to do all 10 in one video. But yeah, we're getting into that next week. I probably have European help on the part that as me did I tell you about. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, this is my little 2 cents, my little button on the topic. And yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. I'm out.